Adam here with the Walser Automotive Group, and what I want to do today is show you around the new 2025 Mazda CX-50 Hybrid. So we'll look at the interior and the exterior and some of the trim level specifics. Now let's begin on the exterior. So this is the 2025 CX-50 Hybrid, and it's going to have a 2.5 liter hybrid paired system. So what that means, this isn't a PHEV or plug-in hybrid vehicle. This is going to be based on your driving and regeneration from there. Now this is going to have an eCVT transmission as well as an e-all-wheel drive. So what that means is the hybrid powertrain is going to help you achieve 38 mpg combined. Now that's about 40% better than the standard 2.5S when you're looking at the CX-50. Mazda claims that you're adding about 100 miles more per tank of gas when combined with the hybrid engine. That's a huge deal. Think about that. Staying away from the gas pump for another 100 miles with that hybrid system is certainly going to help you save a little bit of money. Now, speaking of price, the MSRP on these ones is going to start around the $35,000 to $36,000 range, and from there it goes up to about $41,500 to about $42,000 depending on trim levels. Now, if you're looking at the whole CX-50 lineup, there's about 10 different trim levels. 3 of those are going to be the hybrid. Now, this one we have here today is the Premium Plus, so this is going to be the top of the line, giving you all that great equipment. This one gets a new 19-inch wheel for the hybrid model, and you will notice most of the cool stuff is going to be inside. But on the exterior, it's going to be very similar to the CX-50. You're going to have the roof rack rails up above, where this one does have the crossbars, so if you're into the outdoors, it makes it really easy to throw the mountain bikes up there or the kayaks and get out there and enjoy a beautiful day like today. Now up front, you will have an adaptive cruise control system as well as some LED headlight, and it's definitely going to help you out if you're going down a dark road or doing some nighttime driving. Now out back, you will find a power liftgate on this model and quite a bit of storage space. This also has a 60/40 split rear seat. So if you need a little bit of extra space, you can pull those very convenient handles on the side. That'll kick the seats down and it gives you a ton of cargo room. But let's jump inside. We'll check out the driver's seat on this CX-50 Hybrid. Now inside the 25 CX-50 Hybrid, I've got my cell phone with me as we always do, and this is going to have wireless charging down here, and I've got wireless Apple CarPlay as well as Android Auto. The screen is very easy to use, and now for 25 as well as in some of the 24s, you can actually use that as a touchscreen when you're moving, so that was an addition to the previous Mazdas. But there's also a very convenient little controller down here, so whether you're going through the built-in navigation that some models can come with, or using the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it does make it very convenient to get everything done and not mess with your phone when you're on the go. Now, safety. There is so much safety built into these Mazda CX-50s. The driver assist system, I mean, that's going to give you things like Mazda's radar cruise control, like I mentioned up front. So that's going to be a 4, 3, 2, or 1 car length distance ahead of you. It can keep that distance. It can speed up, slow down. It is very cool. And you're also going to have blind spot monitoring, emergency braking. There's kind of a collision avoidance system in here as well. So that can help keep you in your lane. So much cool stuff to help keep you, and if your family's in the vehicle, obviously very safe when you're on the move. Now, this one will come with the dual zone climate control, and with this red leather, if you're looking at the premium trim level or above, you can option the red or the brown now, and these are going to be heated as well as ventilated seats. They are extremely comfortable. I love the leather wrapped steering wheel that pairs with this. It's not too much red. It's got the nice stitching that runs through here, and it's kind of a deeper red color. It's not the really obnoxious lipstick red, so it does work really well with the polymer gray metallic exterior, and I think flows through the cabin very nicely. Now, the biggest difference between the regular CX-50 and this one, obviously, like I said, is going to be the EV capabilities. So on the left side of the gauge cluster here, you'll notice when the battery is charging or when you're using some of that power when you're driving around. You also have a selectable EV mode. So if you click that button, it'll go from EV to EV mode, or if it's just using the gas engine to power back up the battery, that light would shut off. But beyond that, you can use the left side of the steering wheel here to see your kind of pertinent information, whether that's your average fuel economy or some of those safety settings. And then on the right side, that would be for your adaptive cruise control. Now, what's amazing about this Premium Plus, the panoramic sunroof up above. It opens up the interior so nicely, especially for the rear passengers. It really does make it feel a little bit more spacious in here. And in the rear, you're gonna have USB-C charging, there's vents back there, and it is quite comfortable. And at 6'1", where I sit comfortably here, I do have quite a bit of room in the back. Now, this will also be a memory seat for the driver, which is really convenient, and you do get the Bose sound system with the Premium Plus package. So, Overall, like I said, the biggest difference is obviously that 2.5 with the hybrid system, looking at 38 mpg combined and adding another 100 miles to every fuel fill up. That is a pretty big deal. Yes, it does cost a little bit more to add from the standard to the hybrid system, but I think if you're planning on keeping this vehicle over 3 to 4 years maybe, you're certainly going to see a benefit from that, and getting 38 miles per gallon is certainly a pretty amazing feature out of a vehicle of this size. Now, there's lots of convenience, technology, and safety in here as well, so I think if you're in the market, whether you're cross-shopping something like the Honda or Toyota, this is definitely a great option and something to come out, take for a spin, see what you think. Now, that was just a quick look at the CX-50 Hybrid. Now, if you have any other questions or you'd like to schedule a test drive, you can visit us online at walser.com or stop by either one of our Mazda locations. We'd be more than happy to help. Thanks again for watching.